head of the newly established.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence.
You get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
So I'm trying to get the trolls back. My graphics seem, you know, maybe it is, but I guess it's because it's on a ps5 and it's remastered. But they look so much better. Got my backpack. I got my backpack.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
Not a
That's right.
hush
It's
puppy.
been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence.
There we go. I'm not gonna keep watching all this because I already know what it is. I'm trying to get into the gameplay. Alright.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Enjoy him while he's got 2 eyes, chat. Enjoy him while he's got 2 eyes.
Commencing virtuous
And
mission
no
now.
extra bullet holes in him. Now we could go that way. If I remember right, there's a goat back here. Is there a goat back here? Let me see. No. It must have been I think that's when you come back. Go run through the grass. Boom. This is why you come up here. Look. Boom. Life medicine. And then I jump down. Boom. Right where I'm at. Let's go. You find little extra little hidden stuff like that. Now we're headed to the swampland. And if I remember correctly, this is where the Indian Gavinals are. Yes, they are. Look at how. Y'all see them? I hate these damn things. Jump over him. Now this is the short way across. Boom. That way you ain't gotta fight them. But if you wanted to fight them, you definitely could. Now here's a little. Boom. Look at that. Now you got fruit. There's a snake right here too. Y'all see him? Look delicious. I will be taking you. Now, this is a cool things you could do with tranquilizers. Tranquilized animals. You could throw them on the enemy. That's a lot of stuff that you just don't know. Which I will be doing in a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let me activate it. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Rectangled python. Like you can get like poisonous stuff and throw them on the enemy. It's so hilarious. This game was ahead of its time.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemies.
Snake, your presence in Soviet...
Alright, so now we're camouflaged. A little better. Sonar. That uses battery. I never really use those. To be honest with you. See that guy? You see that guy? You see him way over there? Watch this. Hopefully we get to what's up, Ray? Hopefully we can get to the end tonight. Cause I wanna fight him, the sniper. Cause there's so many different ways that you can beat him. It's great. The camera angle is way different than it used to be. I'm about to run into an enemy. The only reason I know that is because I used to play this game. And I'm definitely about to run right into one. Because of this camera angle. The camera angle does not feel the same. At all. Like, I don't like this camera angle, man. There's a snake over here. Let me get down, because I'm gonna end up running right into, what's this? What? You can find this early? Oh, this is new. Oh, this is new. You can find a sniper rifle this early? I promise you, I've never found this before. This is new. I'm gonna have to fire up the PS2 just to see. One of his guys still asleep. Tranquilized. Yeah, he's still asleep. Let me see if I remember how to pick him up. That ain't how you pick him up. There we go. Now we're gonna drag him off. Cause we don't want him laying around. We don't want him laying around just laying there. So we're gonna pull him over here. And then he also drops items when you do this. You just see, boom. Boom, look, see? Boom. I can't remember if it does it a third time. I know the first two, for sure. Those are little tips and tricks. You're welcome. If you plan on getting the game. This was the way, okay. There's definitely gonna be a guy here. Here's a guy. If I remember right, is this? No, it's not this one. Surprised we didn't take fall damage. There's a guy out here. Somewhere. Yep, right there. Couldn't see him because of the camouflage. Matter of fact, we're gonna sneak up on him. I'm gonna show you. Matter of fact, are we gonna sneak up on him? Or are we gonna throw a snake on him? What y'all think? Gonna throw a snake on him? Let's throw a snake on him. Ah, oh, I missed. I want to sneak up on him. Show you what happens when you sneak up on him. Did he see me? I can't tell because it's angle. Oh, bullets, I needed that.
Great.
Oh, it does it automatically now.
Don't shoot me, please.
And if you aim right here, sometimes he'll wiggle and throw something. See? Boom.
Oh.
Wait. Okay. Alright. So we had enough fun with that. Now here's a fun part too. Now watch this. It's a little sneak peek that you don't know unless you pay attention. Now you see that hornet's nest? We're about to shoot it. Drop it on him. He's gonna run across and knock people off the bridge. If you time it perfectly, it happens. Alright, Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Pull out the scope. Wait for them to come out across. A little more. Oh shoot. I thought I was crouched down. And then boom. Watch. He's gonna run across. And if we do it right, he's gonna knock them off of the bridge. Oh, I didn't knock him off the bridge. That'd have been so cool if it did. So that's an easy way to get across here, because now they run away. Boom. Now you don't even have to worry about them. You don't even have to worry about them. See, you thought you was going to have to sneak across and get across the bridge. If you don't do it like that, it's a little bit more difficult. I ain't gonna say a little bit more difficult. Like, you got to shoot them and tranquilize them and all that stuff. So, I mean, if you feel like doing that, you feel me?
The abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Wow.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
I want to skip all this stuff,
Your
but this
mission
is like
to
the
bring
good
Sokolov
thing
back
about
alive.
Metal Gear Solid.
He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
I ain't see what it said. Bow. I didn't have to shoot him. Just being honest with y'all. At no point did I need to shoot him. Oh. Snake. No. Oh wait, it should be a guy on the roof. I almost just messed up because I forgot about the guy on the roof. There should be a guy on this roof. He's not on the roof. Wait, what? Some of this stuff is just slightly different than before. Because there's supposed to be a guy on this roof. Literally right here. Supposed to be. But he's not. So here's a fast and easy way to get up in here. Boom. Look at that. You didn't have to fight nobody. It's crazy. That's how goated I am at this game. I'm so goated at this game. You know how long it takes some people to get to this part right here?
You must be Sokolov.
I think I've been live, what, 15 minutes? 22 minutes. 22 minutes already here. Boom. And I showed y'all little tips and tricks. Crazy.
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Your CIA.
Yo, for the people who are watching, do y'all want to watch the cutscenes or not? Yes or no? For my 2 people watching.
Zero.
I remember I got mad and killed everybody. Yeah.
What is it?
That happens, yo. That happens. It happens. It definitely happens.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
He's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction. A man who seeks to...
So do we want to watch this or not? What's up?
Ever since
For the one person here.
2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with
Alright,
the
bet.
West.
I'll leave it. I'll let it run.
Resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau. And
Bro, low-key, this game right here paved the way for the other games. Like, without this right here, like for the storyline, I mean.
Leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Everybody enjoy him while he's got 2 eyes. Everybody in for the spoiler alert. Everybody enjoy him while he got 2 eyes.
They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
No one spotted me.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Here come a young goat, y'all. Y'all ready for the young goat that's about to show up? The young goat.
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
It's wild as hell right there. That's crazy. Don't even got a gun, bro. Ocelot really used to go crazy, like, that was wild.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh.
You damn right he made him better. Gave him a couple L's.
Boss, are you?
operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Night night. This one fight scene right here changed a whole character. Bro took so much of a horrible L, he don't even use this gun no more.
You ejected the first
He
bullet
won't even
by
use this
hand.
gun no more after this.
I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Facts. Facts. His name too.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yo, this one line right here was like, yo, I'm only pretty good. Like, really? Bro thought he was the best. Found out that wasn't the case.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
And a butter knife junior, Derek. That's crazy. A butter knife junior. If I remember right, let me see something. Let me see something. I thought they dropped something, yo. I swear on the old game, you could pick them up and it was something that would drop. Oh, he drops it. What is it? A mouse trap. Okay. So Ocelot had mice at his crib. That's crazy. Alright, so let's go get Ocelot. I mean, Ocelot. Sokolov. Look at the movement. Look at the movement, chat. Y'all see that? Y'all ain't never seen Snake do movement like that. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy work. Oh, here it is, chat. Y'all better enjoy his eyes while he got him.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer.
I'm kidding. That's a
They're
long way
coming
from
for
now.
me.
He ain't about to lose his eye yet.
I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Low-key, this was the dumbest Metal Gear, though. Like, of all the ones that you fight, this gotta be the dumbest one. Like, why is it a tank? All the other ones were walking. This one's a tank. I don't get it.
Launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
The Shagohod.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold
Why not just say
End
when
of
it's
the Cold
complete?
War.
At the end of Phase 2.
And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
I wish I did too, yo. I low-key might get it just to play it. That was on PSP, right? Peace Walker, that was on PSP, right? What I would give to have a PSP now. Working security, boy, I could be playing games at work. Dog. Come on, man. What you talking about? I think they're making a new one too.
Boss?
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Facts, bro. Facts. This is a good game to start on, for real, for real. See, I played the first Metal Gear Solid. Had me hooked, bro. Had me hooked. And just think, like, by the end of this game, you gonna beat everybody that's right here. You gonna put hands on all of them.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Like, this the person I strive to be. Like, you pull a gun out and I just take it apart.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Fact, that's what I bro, you just don't understand, like, the level of goatness. That's what I want to get to. Like, you pull out a gun, I just take it apart.
You can't
Break your arm. Now look at you. Pick yourself up. Like, mentally low-key, this should crush you. Like, bro, I had a whole gun. You ain't had nothing but your hands. Had a gun and a knife, and I still lost and got my arm broke. And thrown off a bridge. And I can't swim. Like, how all this happened? Like, how this happened to me? Like, this is a joint he need to be having when he falling. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Facts. I ain't the one. I'm not built for this.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button.
I think it has something to do with the
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone.
it's
and
something.
lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen.
I
They
know
need to be
in
fixed
Metal
using
Gear
surgical
Solid they had
treatment.
the little thing in his blood.
Move
I
the
forgot what
healing
it's
cursor
called.
with the left stick to the affected part of your body.
The nano
Once you've selected
machines.
the
I don't know if
affected
they have
area,
nano
hold
machines
the
on this
weapon
one though.
wheel
I mean,
button
it's
and
too
use the
early
left
for
stick
it.
to select the medical item,
That is a good
and then
question
press
though.
the enter button.
Unless they
With
were
this
listening,
method,
they
you
could have
can
been
use
listening
items to
in.
help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Facts. Now everybody knows. That's crazy. Y'all just let it happen. Ain't nobody come save me. That's crazy. I'm supposed to say today. Shit, I ain't even that. What's this one? Facts. Now he gotta break his arm back in place. This shit crazy. I know that hurt. I know that hurt.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Shagohod.
Facts. Utter defeat. Don't even know what to do with itself. Don't even know what to do with itself. Still looking at the bullet. Bro, still looking at that bullet.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Bro just shot a portable nuclear weapon. That's crazy. Bro, when they say they remastered this game, they remastered this game. Cause it did not look like that before, like at all. Sure, create a new save, save successful. Alright, come on, let's go. Stop playing with me. Keep going. The Cuban Missile Crisis. We go to greatest theme song of video game history right here. I dare you to find another one better. This one theme song changed the way you look at ladders for the rest of your life. Like you look at a ladder, what a thrill! It's facts though. You see a ladder. This is the first thing you think of after you play this game. You go think about this theme song. Fact. Get your ass whooped with a gun in your hand by somebody without a gun, then get labeled a traitor. That's crazy. That's how bad you get your ass whooped. You get your ass whooped so bad that they're like, there's no way this happened to you. You had to be a traitor.
Flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload any three systems shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
A firing squad. So not only did I get my ass whooped,
so how does it
with a gun in my
one of
hand,
the most advanced ICUs in the world?
they was gonna kill me. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how unbelievable that fight was.
Questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
And you giving me illegal cigars. That's crazy.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OK ps5, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The Boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the Boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Bro, how you heal from a broken arm in a week?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their
Like mentally and physically, especially how you got broken. You know?
That's it.
They've also put us in touch with
what else we got here? We got some switches.
Insiders.
Dang it.
There was a defection in September 1960. You remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
They probably think it's a UFO. Coming in hot, chat. Coming in hot. Bro, how you ain't re-break your arm or a bone or something? That's crazy. Bro, like, not this again. Snake, like, not this again.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Alright, we about to be out of the
You landed
cutscenes
safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
for like 2 seconds and then back into another
Let's go over
cutscene
your
and
mission
then
objectives
gameplay
one
to the
more
end.
time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then
You
that's
like
what
Danny
we'll do.
Glover. I'm
And
too
what
old
are
for
the
this shit.
CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
Auspicious.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels and was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use 0, like we've been doing all over.
All right. Major 0 it is. We'll start
That's crazy how fast it changed.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
Is it?
Her frequency
is
the same as
during
a virtuous mission.
They gonna kill me. They just gonna take her license?
She'll
That's
be recording
crazy.
your mission data as well, just like
That's
the last
crazy.
time. That frequency is also the same.
That's crazy.
140.96.
They just don't care about dudes.
On your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. He'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced.
Bro, how he healed so fast though? Like, it's been a week. He had a whole, his arm was broken.
His frequency is
Crazy.
148.41.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue.
I see him.
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
Oh, now you want to give me a gun.
Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time.
Now they want to give me a real
official
gun.
mission for the United States
Crazy.
government. It will be necessary to make your presence known to a certain
Crazy.
extent. To the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission.
I mean, you can give me that gun, but I'm not gonna kill nobody for a simple reason that I will show everyone when we get to that point.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
There's a reason why I try not to kill nobody in this game, because you get to a certain point in the game when all the people you killed try to kill you. And it's really annoying. So if you don't kill nobody, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You gotta worry about nothing when you go back through. So I'm not gonna kill nobody. Somebody out here. Hey, whoa, what you doing over there, Buckaroo? Wait a minute now. Can we just admire the fact that butterflies fly in the nighttime in the jungle of Russia? Crazy, right? Crazy. Ooh, you see that roll? See, that's what they need in COD. COD need a roll. Like Fortnite and Battle Royale, roll. Roll into a pop, 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 pop. Man, crazy. That's a big snake, yo. It's a horsey. Now, if you see this snake right here, it's crazy. Every time you run into the boss out in the in the area right here when you're playing, you always see this snake. The end game, that when you fight her, you see this snake. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see if we can see the horse before. I hear him. No, it's not gonna let me see the horse. On the PlayStation 2 version, you could look at the horse before you came to this little cutscene. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Yeah, you had to have them frequencies, bro. Especially on Metal Gear Solid, the first one. Yo, you had to have frequencies. Watch this right here, yo.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
Yeah, how did it heal in a week? That's what I want to know.
What are you doing here?
Like, how did it heal in a week? Now she go take this gun too.
Go home.
Now I ain't got no but a knife. That's crazy.
Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your
Yo,
mission.
you can't
You're
tell
not
me
even
though.
armed.
Boss.
I'm gonna wait till the cutscene over and I got something I'm gonna say.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here.
That motherfucking Kilo Schmagilo.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
And now it's raining. Great.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Bro, you can't tell me if they was to do a live action Metal Gear Solid that Ronda Rousey could not play the boss. Like a TV show.
This is Snake.
Man, it would be
Major
dope.
Zero.
Fire.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with Volgin isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling.
Do you know how I'm feeling?
A legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. She'd double-cross us like this. That's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the
Like the
explosion.
twist ending in this game is crazy.
Whatever you do, don't let them see.
Crazy. It's crazy the twist ending in this game.